Kari with The Color of Wine, and you are sipping in the Swirl Suite.
I'm Tavon of Von Vino. Thanks for sipping at the Swirl Suite.
Hi, I'm Selena Cuff of Heritage Lanes Brands, and I am sipping wine in the Swirl Suite.
Yo, this is
Like that hat, you can't keep the lights on. Like it's just too much.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
Welcome to the Swirl Suite, everybody. I am Sarita. You can follow me at Vine Me Up on all social media. You can follow the Swirl Suite on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. And you can follow all of our previous episodes on YouTube if you want to see our brown faces. And on SoundCloud, iTunes, Google Play, and Stitcher. Welcome, Tanisha and Melissa.
Hey.
Thank you.
Our
Glad to
brown
be here.
faces.
Glad to be here.
Y'all want to tell the people? You want to tell the people who you are?
You always
Why y'all always pause like that?
Always. I'm like, well, guess
same
I said
thing
no.
last week.
You're not gonna know who we are today.
Nope. If you don't know by
Oh
now.
my gosh. I've got
All right,
Gomi's glass.
I'm Melissa, otherwise known as the Liquor Lady. You can follow me on Twitter at liquor_lady, on Instagram at the Liquor Lady. One day I'm gonna get those things so they're the same, maybe, sort of, kinda, or just go to my website, liquorlady.com. So all things liquor, wine, beer, booze, beverage, all that stuff.
All right.
Nice.
I'm Tanisha. Hey. Girl Meets Glass. And I talk about all things wine, more specifically French wine, where to drink it, how to drink it, what you're drinking. Yeah, and you can find me on social media at Girl Meets Glass. Everywhere social media is happening.
Yeah.
Socially.
Yay.
Media.
How was y'all's weekend? I know it's past. It's been a few days, but did you do anything spectacular this weekend?
I gotta look at my Instagram feed. I don't know.
Oh my God, really?
Oh, yeah. So, one thing we did, we came up to DC for Columbia Room, downtown DC.
Mm-hmm.
They had actually won the award at
because they won the best cocktail bar.
Best cocktail bar in
American
America.
cocktail bar.
Yep.
Yeah.
They were number 4 on the world list, but they won best cocktail bar in America. So we went up to the Game of Thrones bar, which they're
nice.
fun. So yes, I had my moment, got to sit in the throne.
Did you have to wait long?
No, I had to phone a friend.
Ah, okay.
Oh, that's right.
Wait,
You have to
think
call
I'm
in
gonna,
the
I'm
homie
gonna need
favors.
that. I'm gonna need that friend's phone.
I literally was like, wow, I've never seen such a long line to get in the cocktail
Yeah,
bar
the
anywhere.
last time I saw
in DC.
it was down the block and around the corner. I was like, who
That's
has
crazy.
time for that?
Yes. So we went
Everybody.
there and we went to their party, sort of their, it's a party. It was kind of New Orleans themed. So that's the last post you see with my husband and my face all scrunched up with our crowns on. We had our DC flags. So it was super fun. They just did it out at like 14th and R. It was like an outdoor party.
Oh, that's so nice.
So yeah, that's kind of, I'll say not quite the weekend, but yeah, it was like an extension of our weekend. It was Sunday.
Nice. That is living. Tanisha, did you do anything fun this weekend?
I just enjoyed that we finally got some sunshine. So I was just like out at picnics, and I sat by the river all Sunday afternoon. Yeah, and they have these parts over here where people go dancing, and so you see like this salsa, tango, ballroom dancing areas, and then they have like a DJ out there, and so people just on the river just dancing. So it was in my IG story, but yeah, that was super fun. And what's really cool, I went on this movie tour, so different movies that were filmed in Paris. And what's crazy is most of them were in my neighborhood.
Oh, really?
And then they also told like a couple of like little cool facts about certain movies. Like for one movie, like not to give it away because y'all just need to come here and take the tour. For The Devil Wears Prada, Meryl Streep was never in Paris.
Are you serious?
What? That was one of my favorite movies.
Of course.
Yes. So they filmed it in Paris, and then we went down a couple of the streets, like where the girl had her kiss and then twirled around on a lamppost. So saw that courtyard area and the build out. but she was never in Paris for that movie. All her
Dang.
shots were close and tight
Yeah.
and you know, all of that.
Now that
And
you mention it, yeah.
and due to her, you know, previous commitments, because she was doing something else at the time as well, she didn't have time to get here.
Wow.
Wow.
You're so busy, you don't have time to go to Paris. That's
Right?
okay.
That's
Got
right.
it. That's
kind of
boss.
For your job.
That's boss.
Not
Exactly.
just
Exactly.
not like
But
you
we're
chilling.
still gonna make the movie. We'll just work around your schedule. That's boss right there.
We'll
Wow.
film in Kansas. It's okay.
Yeah,
We can make it
exactly.
work.
I mean, yeah. But then when she was in Julie and Julia, like, she was here for that.
Okay.
So
Gotcha.
she did have the time then. They couldn't pull that one off. So she was legit here.
That's
Now,
so
I gotta
cool.
ask an unrelated question, Tanisha, because you were chilling at the river again. Is this the same river where they truck in the sand, or was that just a one kind of weekend thing?
Oh no, the same one where they don't do the sand. Yeah,
Okay.
That river, the Paris Plage, that is here until the 2nd of September.
Okay.
The 2nd or the 3rd, whatever. Yeah, so I'm enjoying it, especially now because it's not as crowded, because everyone's gone for vacation. So I still have like the rest of the week for that. People start coming back like Monday.
Okay.
Then for real, like the 27th, then it's like all over. And everyone's back and it's sad.
When do y'all's kids go back to school? Is it like
kids?
the like?
Just like,
You mean I like with
you like
like
Serena, were you on the last call?
Parisian kids? What time? What like around what time do they go back to school? Is it fall like us?
Yeah, I think it's September.
Okay.
Yeah, first of September. And you would think I know this because I used to tutor kids, so I would know like when that first check was about to come in, or the bumps over, and I had to go back and work with them.
Oh my goodness.
But yeah, I can't. Yeah, me and kids, I can't even do it no more. Just discipline? No. With adults, it's like you pay for this, so you want to learn this.
Right.
With kids, it's like you got to teach them information. They got to be fun and exciting. And they sit down.
I don't remember it being like that when we were kids. It wasn't fun and exciting, and
not really.
Well, because we also didn't have computers, so dating
You're
ourselves.
right.
But we did not have we had to speak and spell. Like that was our entertainment.
You're right. I totally
Stop.
forgot
We
about
have
that
all
thing.
this graphic stuff.
no.
You know,
I saw on
YouTube
TV the other day, there's a teacher who has banned homework for her elementary school students.
Oh, because you don't
Only
want kids to
like
learn.
traditional homework, no workbooks and worksheets. I was like,
Well, she
really?
must be a damn good teacher, so they learn everything in class and nothing.
You don't
So
want to learn.
She
No,
might
she's not
be
trying to
thinking, I'm
grade
not
it later.
sure. Right.
She's not grading it. Is what it is. She like when I leave the classroom, I'm done.
Okay.
Check that.
Gotcha.
No homework. If y'all don't have no homework, I don't have no homework.
I don't have any homework. Right.
Got it. My
Voila.
my weekend was interesting. So I did something very black. There's nothing new. No, but
Right.
I went on a church bus trip. Right. So I went on a church bus trip. Right.
Where did you go? Is the
You went to the outlet mall. If you went to the outlet mall with a crossbody person,
wait, hold on.
I am hanging
I'm
up
gonna
on
need
you.
pictures. I'm gonna need that to be
So
in the Insta
of
story.
course,
Hanging up.
my mom is an usher because that's what women over 60 do. That's what black
It's
women
either
over
usher
60
or the nurses board.
Yeah,
Like
so,
you have to be one of the two.
So she is the usher captain, and they sponsored this trip to.
Well,
Wait, so I thought it was just to eat crabs, right? But then,
Of course you
but
did.
then it was the
the
bus
mall.
takes you to the boat that you eat crabs on. That's also a restaurant, and then you come back, and then you go to the outlet mall. So.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's-
Not the
yeah.
casino, just the outlet.
Not the
Okay.
casino, but yes.
The outlet.
So it was very
Because it was still a church trip, so they
It
can't
was-
sanction the casino bus ride. The
Right.
outlet mall and crab.
Yeah, it was.
Did
it
you
was a
take
lot.
one of your canned wines in your purse?
I didn't want to do that. I didn't want to disrespect Jesus. I didn't wanna
Right.
do
I'm
that.
like,
Right. Because it was
maybe
his
on the
trip.
boat. I'm like, I don't
Not
know.
this time. Not this time. Not
Yeah.
this time. So
It was his trip.
Oh my, right. This was
It
his
was,
trip. You're right. You're right.
The crabs are really good.
Oh.
It was at this place. I forgot the part of Maryland that we were in, but it had to be like an hour and a half away. And
Oh, wow.
it was called Suicide Bridge Restaurant.
I'm not going.
But
Right.
but
I'm
yeah,
like,
it's exactly what it sounds like. It's a small bridge, and it's known for people to be committing suicide. But the thing is, I was looking at the bridge. I was like, it's so close to the damn water. Like, how do you commit suicide on this bridge? But people have been known to shoot themselves and then fall in the water. Yeah.
So help me understand. So your church took you to the suicide bridge.
So they could pray over it.
Right.
Okay. I got you.
But
and then go shopping. I got you.
It's a very popular restaurant with really, really good seafood. So.
Okay.
And they have boats. They have 2 boats. They're like big old ferry boats with 2 levels. And that's they load all the food on the ferry boat, and then you ride around the canal and you come back.
Eat. Okay. And then when you run out, you cruise over.
Oh, man.
It's a crab cruise.
But they do this thing where they give you real food first. So they give you crab soup and corn and fried chicken and clam strips. Then they bring the crabs out. I was like,
they're trying to get you full first.
No, you ain't gonna get me. You ain't gonna get me. This ticket was $80. I'm gonna wait. Pass the chicken. There you go, brother. Pass the chicken. I'm waiting on the crabs.
But it's a church group, so you can't not have chicken at a church group.
You're right.
So, I mean, since it was a Maryland church group, you're gonna have them crabs, but
but they
can't not have fried chicken.
But from what I heard, is they usually have a wine pairing. They usually have wine on these boats. But the church had to decline.
I'd been asked a question. I'd be like, excuse me, about that wine. Do y'all just not have none on the boat, or is it just not for this group?
They didn't load any on
the boat. They didn't load it.
Because it was 2 church groups. One, my church was on the bottom level, and the other church group was at the top. So, yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
In the middle of the water on the driest boat ever. All right.
Yep.
Hey, but it was a.
You'd be like, that's fine. I got my own.
That's okay. And that was okay because the next day, I judged wine all day.
Of course you did.
Maryland Governor's Cup. So that was fun. I have to say, I was a little nervous when I got there because I don't know. I guess I just felt that intimidation that comes over you sometimes, and just walking in and see everybody in their wine uniform, a blazer and slacks. I'm like, oh, I ain't even wear a blazer. I don't have on slacks. Do I have long hair? I don't know. But after I warmed up and everything and started to introduce myself to the people at my table, the wine started flowing. Then I realized
it's y'all is regular,
they were just hot in a blazer,
right? I was in a zone. So, but it was good though. It was good. Yeah.
That's awesome.
It was a good experience.
And you gotta get you a wine uniform.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, Tanisha gets the backwards Paris hat. Sarita gets the blazer. That's what I'm saying.
You need a blazer.
But it was really interesting to taste Maryland wines without seeing, who the winemaker is. I was telling Leslie over the phone that I was really impressed with some Italian varietals. So Barbero and Nebbiolo really impressed me. It was a whole flight of them, and I was like, wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Barbera actually grows very well in Maryland, and it used to just be Fiore that would make it, and so people thought that they were the only ones that could do it well. But no, that grape actually grows very well there.
But yeah, I was very impressed with that flight. But
nice. Did you make notes so that you can look at them after to see what it was you?
So
liked?
I didn't. The thing is, by the time we got to the other side, all the volunteers had packed up their wine that they selected. So, yeah, the volunteers, they get to pick. I don't know how many bottles they get to pick, but they get to pick wine to take home. So, by the time I got back there, everything was packed up. So, I didn't get to see what I really wanted to see because I fell in love with this Viognier. I really think it was from Old Westminster, but I don't know.
That's good feedback for them next year. Somebody ought to go around and take pictures of each one of them tables and share it with everybody so you can see what was there.
It used to be that they would have a list with the number of the wine and then the actual name when you go back.
Well, see, this is the thing. So I went back there once and I started talking, and then we were sipping brandy after everything. So I think if I would have asked the right questions and stayed focused, I probably could have found out. But I was distracted at that point. So yeah.
Next year. That's the next year.
Right. Yeah. It was new. It was a lot to experience at one time. So you want to have
It was.
Yeah.
So,
Did you
yeah.
get the Did you taste any mead? Did you get the mead flight?
We didn't. We didn't judge any mead.
Uh-huh.
No, we
Yeah.
did.
That's always interesting.
We did
That's like
try. Somebody made a late harvest Gruner, that was
Mm.
fantastic. Absolutely
nice.
fantastic. So, I don't know if it placed, but I know it got something. But it was really
Okay.
good. It's really good. So,
We'll find
go
out.
Maryland. Good job.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maryland does really well. Like that, and people are always like, "Oh, Maryland wine, this and that," and I'm like, "No, Maryland wines
Yeah.
are
Right.
very
People
good
sleep
and
on
definitely up and
Maryland.
coming."
Yeah.
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 My only problem with Maryland, and this is something that they have since started working out, their consistency was not there.
Right.
Like,
So, like how Sarita just, was at the competition and tasting all these things and, would find out what they are and then would suggest them to people and then they would get them later and be like,
yeah.
Yeah.
Next vintage is totally
clearly are a
different.
terrible
Yeah.
wine professional because
So what do
this
you
wine,
what do you think the issue is? Do you think it's the climate that they don't, or do you think it's like the winemaking? What do you think the issue is?
a little bit of both of those things. And then also they're still in the trial and error phase, like
Yeah.
trying different things.
Yeah.
And not knowing exactly what works, and when something works, not knowing exactly what you did to make it work. So that had a lot to do with it.
Yeah.
But there are some people that are like, we know this is our formula, we know this is our method, we are just doing this.
Right.
Places like Old Westminster and Black Ankle, they're like, no, our wine's good like this, we don't need to try nothing else.
Right.
There's other people are like, oh, well, let's try this. Well, why don't we try this? Oh, well, this worked last year, why don't we do this?
Right.
Stop. Just do what you did.
Right.
Yeah. Do what you did.
But it's a good experience. Oh,
yeah.
So, on to our topic today. We are talking about wine outside the bottle. So, that means canned wines, box wines, wine in a carton, anything that's outside of a bottle. So, of course, I looked up some articles, and canned wine is actually leading in this race.
I was going to say it should be. Because you actually see that more often than you see anything else.
Yeah, so from what I've read, winemakers like it because, of course, it's cheaper to make, and technology makes it easier to deal with. So they can easily, boom, you make your wine and you just put it in a can. And let's see, some big winemakers have jumped on board. Barefoot. And also, this wine at Trader Joe's, it comes in a 4-pack, and it's a sparkling Italian wine, and they can't keep it on the shelves. And it's $3.99 in a 4-pack.
That's why they
yes,
keep it on the shelf.
and they
$3.99.
literally cannot keep this wine in the shelf.
It's the new $4 Chuck.
Right,
I mean,
Right. That's
exactly.
perfect for like tailgating and stuff too.
Right?
Like even beyond the summer, like football season.
Yeah.
Already.
And then occasionally you'll see it's called Tetra Prisma. So it's the the carton that kind of looks like I don't know, what shape is that? Like a prism, I guess.
I was about to say like a prism.
Yeah.
The top is funky. It's got the funky top.
Yeah, it's got a funky little top. So and it's typically eco-friendly, and of course the box wine, like box in a bag. But
yeah.
So those are what's popping. And so I was reading that people are taking their canned wines to parks, to concerts, to the movie theater. I never thought about that, but the movie theater, that'll work. So, and Labor Day's coming up, so that's going to be perfect for your cookouts and stuff like that. So, do you guys have a wine outside the bottle?
Ooh. I do. I'm sipping on my orange juice right now. That's what it tastes like. I did, let's see, Fresh Craft Co. Like you were talking about, Sarita, it's a 4-pack. So it's actually 4 cans. I just added the little.
That's a tall can. How many ounces is that?
250 mLs, 8.5 fluid ounces. So it's not big.
Yeah.
But all these, so I went hunting today. I felt like I was going on a shopping trip. So I went to Walmart, I went to Kroger, I went to Total Wine, literally. And so the one thing I noticed, all these different brands. So I'm a can fan. Okay. So I wonder, I shouldn't say a fan, but like on the beer side, they say, well, it keeps all the air out, all the light out.
Mm-hmm.
So I just feel like, okay, maybe I just better stick with what I know and kind of go with a can. But the packaging has come a long way. There's some really pretty products out there.
Yeah.
There's some I can't even pronounce. I was taking pictures. I'll send them to you guys later. But one of my favorites, I wish I could get this one. I don't know if you can see it. It's Big Sipper. It's this
Big Zipper.
Oh,
They make
wow.
box too. Yeah.
They made box. It was super cute. Leela has a sparkling,
Ooh.
a rosé.
I've had that one before.
Is that
I
good?
was-
I've never had that one.
holiday.
I've never had it
before. Yeah, that was pretty good.
And then I'm super interested in this Gwinoc. If you can see it, Gwinoc,
Yeah.
only because they have a rosé, but they also have a Sauvignon Blanc. But I didn't want to go super crazy, so I just because my Fresh Craft Co. is actually a wine cocktail. So
Of course it is.
Right.
it's a sparkled mango citrus.
Oh goodness.
So it's actually pretty good. The mango at first, I was like, because I'm used to kind of fresh squeezed juices, all that.
Yeah.
So it's not perfectly fresh.
Yeah.
But it's a pretty good substitute.
Okay.
It's only got 11 grams of sugar for the can, so I wasn't appalled. Sodium's only 10 milligrams, 140 calories. Sorry, I'm like a carton reader now. At this
So, and how much is the 4-pack?
Oh, yeah. So this one was $10. I want to say it was $9.99.
Okay.
But some of the others I saw, the Gwinoc was like $12.99. Down to, they were fairly, I can't say pricey because they bill themselves as 33% more than a regular 750 milliliter bottle.
Right.
But it doesn't feel like you're drinking more. Down to, I saw some for like $5.99. So mine was kind of right in the middle at $9.99 the total wine. So it's pretty good. I would hate to be really hot outside at the beach because I would drink all 4.
Yeah.
Like that.
Hey, that's fine.
It's really growing on me. All you need is like a paper straw and you're good to go.
So,
I feel like that might be a thing with cans. Like you drink more, like you just pop it open and forget what you're actually drinking, especially if you're drinking it in cocktail form.
Right. So is there anything that you would change about the way it tastes? Is it too sweet? Is it not sweet enough? Not enough liquor in there?
So it's only 6.5% ABV.
Girl.
So it's
a wine cooler.
It's truly a wine cooler.
You have a Bacardi breezer.
That's what I call it. I'm like, it's like drinking orange juice. I hated to say it like that, but I feel like I'm drinking juice. And if I drink all 4, what I would probably do is add myself a little tequila. Now that I've drank it down, pour a little tequila in. Change about the taste. There's a slight, I want to say maybe aluminum, like that slight can taste, just a little bit that's in there.
Yeah.
So I would change that. But the biggest thing I would change is they haven't posted on their Facebook page since December. And so I was going to learn about the brand and all that. They're not on Instagram. So I was like, okay, millennials love non-bottle formats.
Yeah.
Man, they're missing a huge opportunity.
Sure.
Plus, they didn't have distribution. They have one that's a sparkled grapefruit.
Ooh.
I couldn't find that within literally 100 miles at all. So, because that's one I really wanted to try. I love some grapefruit. Don't play. So that was enough of mine. But the Fresh Craft Co. I feel cool sipping it. Like, it looks good.
Wait, did it come with that straw?
No, this is mine.
Okay.
Just one of the gray and white paper straws. But yeah, hey, if it came with a straw like Sophia, I'd be even happier.
Yeah, Sophia's fun. Sophia's fun.
It is. It's just too little. I need a bigger. I need a
little.
jug of Sophia.
Yeah.
It's like, no, we're gonna manage your alcoholism, and you're about to get this little bottle
at 6.5% for my
exactly. So I have 3 wines. I'll give you my honest opinion on all of them.
Yes, and I'll give my commentary.
It's not going to take long at all. Okay, so this is the one I do like. So this is the original house wine. They make bottled wine as well. Walla Walla, Washington. And this is the rosé. I even have it in a little glass.
I was going to ask, did you drink it out of the can or did you put it in a glass?
I wanted you to see the color. That's the only reason why I'm drinking out of a glass.
All about the straw, girl. All about the straw.
It does have, it's a little bit sweeter than I thought it would be. I couldn't find any winemaking information about it. So I guess they just used whatever grapes they had laying around and made it fun. like I said, it's slightly sweet on
Your
the
joint is made from Concord Belcher's grapes.
Seriously, no joke.
For
Something
real.
on this box said something about grape
Mm.
wine. There you go. Ingredients: grape wine,
Right.
water, high
mine
fructose
is-
corn syrup.
Yeah.
Mine is 12.5%
Ooh.
alcohol.
Oh, yours is real. Yeah.
Yours is a
mine's
real
real.
drink.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And then how big is your can?
It's
Is that
a
can?
regular.
It's a
Regular
regular
Coca-Cola
can.
size. Yeah.
What'd you say?
It's a regular can.
It's a regular can, just like a soda can.
Like 12 ounces can.
Mhm.
So how much
Yeah.
did that cost you, or did
Oh,
you
say-
have to buy a 4-pack?
This was $5.99 at Total Wine.
Okay.
Yeah, $5.99. So, then we have this one here. Now, this is a cute little can. All
Too
right.
cute.
This was $2.99 at Total Wine.
$2.99.
That's
Yeah.
cute and petite.
It
Yeah,
is.
that
It is.
other regular size
It's
can
cute.
actually is disturbing to me. We'll
Yeah.
get back to that in a minute.
Okay, so this is a cute little can, right? Too bad the wine is trash. It's called
Was
We Are California. It is sweet. It is so sweet.
But
I
could
can't
the
even drink it.
Chardonnay.
Could someone enjoy that for $2.99 though? Like your regular, like
Right, and
is
if you serve it
listen,
super,
if I'm
and
at
you
a-
serve
if-
it
if
super
you're-
chill,
If you're at a cookout and it's on ice and it's super cold, I'm sure you would down it and
Okay.
be like, "Oh my God, this is good." Especially someone who doesn't typically drink wine or doesn't like dry wine or whatever. But it is sweet as
not-
shit. It's really sweet.
wow.
Just not a fan.
Chardonnay.
Right. This is 12.4% alcohol.
Dang, I really got to upgrade here.
Again, I couldn't find out.
pledge selfless.
I couldn't find out anything about the winemaking process or anything like that. But yeah, so, and it's called We Are California Chardonnay.
It's cute.
Yeah,
Really cute.
it's cute. Yeah. Okay, my last one, it's okay. Okay, it's called Surf
Oh.
Swim.
I almost bought that one today
did you?
too. Almost.
So
That would have been
this
cute. Twinsies. Oh,
is,
sorry.
so this is also a Chardonnay, and this even has a vintage, 2016. This is 13.5.
Age that in a can. Drink that in 2020. See what it's about.
This is 13.5 alcohol. This tastes like your typical house Chardonnay. It's not gonna wow you. You're not gonna get a whole lot on the nose. Maybe a little tropical fruit, but it's okay. Like if I went to some sort of banquet, you know how they have all the cheap wine at banquets and weddings or whatever. This is what their Chardonnay would
Okay.
taste like.
See, I'd
A
rather
house
drink
Chardonnay.
that at a wedding or like a beach wedding. That would be super cute.
Yeah. So, and this can is slightly tall. I don't know how many ounces are in here, but it's
It's
kind
a slim can.
Yeah,
It's like
it's a tall and skinny. Oh, 8.4. 8.4.
Oh.
So same size as yours, right?
yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, those are my wines. This is fun. The house wine is fun, and it's pretty. So I wouldn't be too mad drinking this if I was outside and it's hot.
But it's like
Now,
it's
did
three
you-
glasses. It's a lot of glasses of wine.
right. That's what I was like, put a pin in, and I want to come back to that. Since that's regular can size, like that's more than a glass.
Yes, it is.
Right.
So are you drinking it, and you poured it in the glass, and you said that you poured it there just so you could see the
Yeah.
color, or so we
Yeah.
could see the color.
Are you asking
So
me
you're
what
drinking it out of the can?
Would I be drinking it out of a can?
Yes.
I guess so. I honestly don't buy canned wine for the house. Like that's
Home
not, for like, would you say home consumption? That's very
Home
good.
consumption.
Yeah. Nah, if I said, if I was going to a cookout and I know it's going to be a whole bunch of black folks there, I will probably buy this. I would buy a 6-pack of this. Boom. There you go.
6-pack.
Okay.
Wow.
And when you drink it out of the can?
I don't know. I've never done that before. I don't know. I've never even
No,
bought-
and here's the reason I'm asking,
Uh-huh.
because I've done the canned wines before,
Uh-huh.
and to me, the flavor is weird out of the can
Is it?
sometimes. You get that metallic flavor and all of that. Also, like you just did when you just took a sip, and this is not against you, like this is just how you sip out of a can.
Mhm.
You drink more than you would
Yes.
out of a glass.
Yes. Yeah,
And
you're right.
wine is not to be drunk like that because it's gross sometimes. Like, and I mean, I love wine.
Yeah.
I mean, literally love it. But when you take like a big gulp or a shot of it, like, oh, let's go, we got to go to the next spot, and then you down the wine, that might be the nastiest sip of wine you ever had. Like, it just doesn't taste good that way.
Yeah.
So my issue with cans is, like, if I still got to put it in a glass, then I don't need this
Then I
extra.
need a can.
Right.
Yeah.
But like, I can't drink it out of a can because it's more of a gulp. It tastes like aluminum sometimes, and
So what do you do on your river or at a park or some situation where you
Oh,
can't
girl, we
have
have bottles.
glass?
We
Okay,
take
what
full
if you can't?
bottles.
What if you can't have bottles? What if you can't have glass? What
Where?
do you do?
Here? What?
No.
That doesn't exist.
Okay, say
Even
you come back
like
home.
inside town, right? Anywhere.
Right, you come back home. There are places
What?
where you can
I'm
bring
back home. No, I'm just kidding. But
you can bring wine or liquor, but you cannot have glass.
Bring glass.
oh, that's when I poured out of my Deer
The
Park
glass.
bottle.
Well,
You
that
put it
or
in
they
a
have
water
like the
bottle?
glass.
I've done that before.
Okay.
Yeah, I've done that before. They have really stepped up the game. I won't even compare it to here, because here, box wine like comes from like producers that I actually buy bottles from.
Oh.
So, and then like there are a couple of wine shops here that make a bag, or they make a wine in a bag.
Mm-hmm.
And again, it was one I wanted to show. It's called Nicola, which I talk about that wine shop often because it's a chain. And they have like a cute little bag. It's like maybe this big, and then it has a spout on the front, and it comes in the different colors, whether it's a rosé, a white, or the red. And it's just their regular house wine. I've had their house wine before, so I will have no problem picking up a bag of it.
So bagged and box wines don't have the same negative connotation as it does here?
No, not really. I mean, it doesn't, you're not as open with your bag or box, but a lot of times when you're at restaurants or bars, their house wine is coming out of a box.
It's out of a box.
Yeah, like if you look at them in the bag, it's coming out of a box or a bag, and they're like, you know, I've watched one time. I was like, oh, so you just got that right off the box, huh? All right. Well,
it's funny. Cheap. One time I did an event for a friend at an art gallery, and they didn't allow any glass in there. So I had to, they wanted me to do the wine. So I was just like, listen, are you guys okay with box wine? I told them how much it costs, and they were like, oh, hell yeah, it's much cheaper. So I didn't want to show that I was pouring the wine, getting the wine from a box. So I just had it like, it was a table next to me, and I put like a tablecloth over it, and I just sort of used the spigot down the bottom, and voila, there's your wine. But it, you know, because people feel funny here about box wine. So
yeah, because it's not. But there's the one place out of Maryland that does the boxes, Terrapin Wines, I think it is,
sure.
And like their wines are solely box wines.
Yeah, you're right.
And it's good. The thing about box wine to me, not even a matter of I lost my thought. Oh, not even a matter of like, it's a box wine, I don't know how this is gonna taste, because they have stepped up their game.
Yeah.
I don't always need 4 bottles.
Yeah.
Like I want to buy a bottle.
Right.
So if I get a box and they're like, oh, well, it lasts longer. I'm like, I don't need it to last 2 months.
Right.
Like
I think we're biased because we study wine and we just don't need 4 bottles of the same wine. It just doesn't work like that. But if you I don't know. I just think of parties like cookouts, stuff like graduation parties where it's like
it works for
so
those.
many people going in and out, you know.
Yeah.
I don't think it's a problem.
They have a box sangria that I did a tasting of today. Yeah, and it's actually decent. Put it over ice, you know, get it really cold. But it's like a sangria. No, it's not as great as I have my oranges, lemons, limes, and everything cut up. But I mean, some people cheat and they actually use it, put it, you know, cut up fruit and then put it in a bowl on top of the fruit. But I was like, oh, let me get this spigot right here. I faced 2 boxes out, 2 towards me, open the spigot so you couldn't, you know, you just fill the glass, give it to people. And it was actually decent. But I think, and Tanisha, you brought up a really great thing. That was the trouble I had shopping today. I don't need, I actually didn't need 4 cans of the same thing.
Right.
I wanted a mix and match. So one of the reasons, like, and I love Total Wine because sometimes you can kind of just get a single.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, okay, I have 4 wine cocktails. If I don't like it, I just spent $10.
Right.
I spent what I could have spent to get an okay, decent bottle of wine.
Mm-hmm.
You know, is it worth it? So, you know, for me, I'd rather have small quantities to try more than more of just one thing.
Yeah.
So that's just my personal thing. But yeah, I wish people were more, you know, everybody says it's more sustainable. So I'd love to get your thoughts on that, because that is one reason I would try to get away from the bottle if it really is more kind of better, earth friendly, better for the earth kind of thing.
Like it's better for the earth because you might recycle the bottle.
I don't know.
Like, but again, I don't need 4 bottles. Like they're always using it as like, yes, it's equivalent to 4 bottles. I was like, I'm equivalent to 1 person.
Right.
So I don't need, like, we talking for my home consumption.
Right.
No,
when I was in my early 20s, when I was in my early 20s, I didn't mind the box being in my fridge because it's like, oh, I got wine. You know, and me and my roommate at the time, you know, we just sip on it for, I don't know how long it took us to finish
2 months, and then that'd be that.
So, but it was convenient, and I didn't need, you know, my need for different types of wine wasn't there yet. So, you know.
Okay.
Yeah, now you got me for 2, maybe 3 days on the same wine. Then I'm like, well, I'm done with this. So if it's not all gone, I'm pouring it out.
Yeah.
Well, it wasn't good. That's what I mean. If I wasn't done with it in 2.5 days, it wasn't good.
Right. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. Or something happened in my life that just prevented it.
Well, that.
Life
So I don't know about y'all, but I was actually a little disappointed when I set out to find these non-traditional formats. Like, I'm like, okay, what do we have that's new and different? That's not a box, that's not a Tetra Pak, that's not a can. And like, that's all we have.
I'm trying to think of what else there could be. Like, they have like, if they did wine in a bag, like little ones, like Capri Sunlight.
Capri Sun, that's what I was saying. Did they have a Capri Sun?
That would be such a good idea.
I asked a guy at the store about this. Do you have like Capri Sun pouches? He's like, no.
See,
and he's like, oh my God, ma'am, you're already drunk.
We're giving away too many ideas.
Oh yeah, you're right. Let's keep that.
So one thing here they do have is they have wine in the, not Capri Sun pouches, but in the containers that look like that you poke the straw on. Why can't I think? Juice box.
Okay.
But it's not necessarily drinking wine. I'm like, you all should put drinking wine. They do that for cooking wine.
Why?
So I'm like, and that makes sense because, I mean, you wouldn't want to open a whole bottle for this small amount that you need for cooking. So if it's in the juice box size, then you can use that. And so at first I was like, oh, well, maybe I can get this. And I was like, no, cooking wine, you can never drink that straight up. Those things are horrible. And I don't want y'all to see me, like, literally spitting it out at the computer.
Right.
So I went against that. But I thought that would be, like, a super cute idea to have that, or, like, the Capri Sun packs.
Yeah.
The smaller, not even just the box wines, but taking the bag out of the box and just doing something with the bag.
Yeah.
There were so many of those things, like the clear kind of flasks. I saw all of those, the soft ones, mustaches on them, saying, but there was no wine in it. It was
right.
Yeah. Now there is one that I try here just because I like the packaging. But it's in like plastic carton format. Like, think of like what olive oil comes in if you get a big thing of olive oil.
Oh, okay.
It's plastic with ridges. And it was a wine. And so I literally bought it just because that's what it looked like.
Okay.
Again, that is something that you need to share with others because that was probably about 1.5 bottles.
Okay.
And so I got it because I was drinking with some friends on the bridge. And because that's what you do. Sounds like the most alcoholic thing ever. Like, yeah, I'm drinking with some friends on the bridge. No.
There were no crabs involved. It's okay.
Right. So it was just it was like maybe 10 or so of us, and they were like, oh wow, who brought this? And so I was like, you know what, if you don't like it, just don't drink it, like, move along. But it's weird to do that kind of thing here because everybody isn't into it. Because some people are like wine purists. They're like, no, it comes with a bottle and it has a cork in it with a foil seal, and that's that.
Yeah.
But you do have other people that are starting to kind of push the envelope a little bit. The wine was okay. They had a Chardonnay and a red, which is
red. It's
just
just
like red Kool-Aid. It's
like Chardonnay and red.
It's literally anything. And why white is always Chardonnay? Because Chardonnay is the easiest grape.
Yeah.
Girl.
Yes.
Chardonnay
but it's weird
does
for
not
them to call out the Chardonnay and then call the red one red. I'm like,
yeah. Because Chardonnay, I mean, it's the easiest thing to grow. It's the cheapest. It's like you don't have to do anything special to make Chardonnay grapes grow. Right. There's no special pruning, and it doesn't need any extra finesse. Like you could put a vine and grow it out of your bathtub faucet, probably, and make Chardonnay and drink it. Like it's fine.
So suffice to say, I'm not a purist, Tanisha, because I would love to see wine in a bottle like Suja or Voss or just something different. For goodness sakes, that I want people to see me carrying around.
Yeah.
And that's the thing when it comes to wine. That's why this is an interesting topic, because people are purists when it comes to cork versus screw cap.
Yeah. And
have a problem with that. So you're talking about like changing the game completely by putting it in different packaging.
Right.
So if they already like, I don't believe that wine should be under screw cap or cork or whatever, glass top, whatever. They are really going to have a hard time with it coming out of anything besides a bottle.
Yep.
And also, this last point about, well, no, I'm lying. It might not be the last point about wine. While box wine, I do see it on occasion, I really only see it in large quantities in the summer.
Oh,
so
that makes sense.
Like I can look at the shelves now and find several formats of box wine. But if I go back in like October, not gonna see it.
Interesting.
Yeah, not gonna see it.
Wow.
Okay.
I might see one or two just because I mean they gotta always keep something on tap for the parties. But like you're not going to see a lot of it. You won't have this big selection.
So it's a summer thing. It's like a seasonal thing.
Yeah, because I guess they're looking at it as, summer parties. Y'all sit on the river. Y'all go to the park. Y'all sit out in front of the tower, and y'all just want to drink
That's
your drink.
pretty cool, though. I never thought about it like that. Pretty much, it feels like, Sarita, tell me if I'm wrong, but I pretty much see the same things here on the shelf year round.
Yeah.
Like, they're like football season, tailgating.
Yeah.
Oh, the beach. Just take it for anything.
I mean, it's the U.S. They'll market it for year round, all season.
That's one thing I do like here that's different. Like, there are so many things that are seasonal. So there's a lot of stuff that I, need to get it when I see it because in a couple weeks it's not going to be there.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Grab it.
The only thing we have like that is like pumpkin flavor stuff.
Right? Seriously, pumpkin everything.
Pumpkin and cranberry.
Yeah.
And like
it's about to be pumpkin season.
I know. So I'm going to be putting in some orders for some pumpkin stuff.
It's not even special, though. It comes out earlier. It'll be like July soon, and there'll be pumpkin out.
Yeah.
Oh, gosh. That's devastating. But listen, that first pumpkin spice latte hit the Starbucks.
Woo!
That's scary.
I be at Starbeezy's like, excuse me.
Telling you. It's back to school when Oktoberfest is already on the shelves.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, it's already in Total Wine.
Exactly.
Pumpkin beer. Look, that's we done gone off track.
Yeah.
Yep. So, I'm trying to think if there are other kind of, like, how else would I like to see wine outside of just a regular bottle?
I really like the Capri Sun idea.
I do.
Yeah, because I could actually probably drink it out of the Capri. Even though, going back to me, low-key being a wine purist, wine tastes weird out of a straw.
What?
I think I could do it with white wine. I don't think I could do any of these other formats with red wine.
We have to test that. We have to test that because I've never had wine without a straw other than like Sophia.
Yeah, since red wine is served kind of room temperature and not cold, it's weird out of a straw to me. Like white wine, I've definitely done champagne, sparkling wine out of a straw. Just stick the straw right in my little small format bottle, a little personal bottle. But yeah,
interesting. See, I love straws for everything. Because I'm serious, I didn't want to mess up my lipstick. I know that sounds so contraire, but that's why I didn't want to
that sounds like life.
Well, I didn't want to sip out of the can because eventually it was going to mess up something. So I was like, ooh, the straw, dainty, and I didn't look so manly, should I say? Drinking out of my can with my pretzels or whatever. So.
Yeah, because then people are like, oh wow, they'll think you're drinking something else if you if you drink straight out the can.
Right. So I don't know, but I like straws. I have a paper straw, so it's not really changing anything. I don't know how plastic would do, or like the
I have metal straws here.
Real metal straws. Yeah.
Interesting.
Capri Suns.
Yeah. Or like sip ups. Juice
boxes. I like that.
Because they clearly already have the technology for it if they're making it in the juice box style container already. But I've had one before, Bandit wines, and that's that considered a Tetra Pak, but that's kind of juice pack ish. Like
it's bigger than it's a super juice pack.
Right.
Well, I mean for an adult, because I'm gonna need a little bit more than what
I read the Tetra Paks, they last up to 3 years in that container.
I don't want anything to last 3 years.
I was just about to raise my hand and say, excuse me.
It can last 3 years. But I'm like, well, damn, what happens after the 3 years? Does it start to spoil,
it dissolve?
Or just...
Right, it starts to evaporate?
Or I don't know. I don't know.
That's a question. Bandit marketing team, if you could let us know what happens at the 3-year mark, that would be great. Thanks. Wow.
I think I want to know. Why are you keeping it for 3 years? What are you doing? You didn't need to buy it.
It's a shelf
well,
item.
I have bottles.
What if it doesn't sell?
Right. But I have bottles that I've had for 3 years. So I'm like,
because that's you're trying to age it. You know that can age. And because things can happen to it in the bottle, nothing can happen to it inside of the box. Yeah.
You do make a good point.
Yeah.
It's not getting any oxygen. It's not getting any light. Nothing.
It's dying on the vine. It's just
no chemical process. No additional photosynthesis. Girl, nothing happening in that church.
I hope not. I don't want to know what's going on in there in that dark, damp area.
Girl, I don't want to know what's going on in the bottle. I just want to know what comes out.
Now I want to know if they put dates on the packaging. See,
that's what I was thinking. Beer has the born on date.
And that's something in recent years for real.
Wait, what do you... It's a date on yours, Melissa?
No, I was looking for one though.
I would only think it might be a date on yours, Melissa, since it has juice in it too.
Oh, true.
Well, it ain't got... Well, I'm not sure it has real juice. So, no, it has... I'm killing myself softly because it has grape wine, water, high fructose corn syrup, carbon dioxide, citric acid, natural flavors. That's the kiss of death.
Girl, you drink soda.
Potassium sorbate and sulfur dioxide. So it's not real juice. It's fake.
Okay.
So,
don't. Because I didn't hear anything on there that said juice.
No, and it's so funny.
I mean, it didn't even say natural juice flavors, mango flavors.
I realized when I started looking at canned wines and box wines, this stuff is not good for you. Let me just call a spade a spade. It's just not good. Not that any alcohol is good for you, but this messes
health wise. From a health standpoint, then no. But then I think that because with yours, I think we go into kind of another category and talk about canned cocktails. So that's a different set of things. Whereas some of the wine, if it's just wine, then okay, it's no different than drinking the bottle.
Yeah.
But when you start talking the mixed drink, because it's funny, I was in the store getting something else, and they had a J&B and cola can. And I was like, oh, I should get this. And I was like, this has literally nothing to do with wine.
Right. I got it because of the wine cocktail. I had to work hard
I got it because it was a can. Then I'm like, everybody's going to have a can. I need a bag.
Yeah.
And since I said bag, I'm going to just bring, next time, our next hangout, I'm going to just have a bag.
So what about jars?
Ooh, like doing a mason jar?
Yeah. I mean, because people make me, well, no, I've made infused cocktails for people during the holidays in a jar.
Yeah.
A mason jar. How do you think wine would do in a jar?
Mine is glass.
Yeah, it's glass. And then it has a wide mouth. You can swirl it if necessary.
Interesting.
That may work. But then
my girl on
mason jars are associated with other things. So that would be
this is true.
Will have. They'd be like, what you drinking? And you'd be like, don't worry about what's happening.
My hooch over here.
You know what I'm saying? Don't worry about it.
Right. I told you my girl used to take out her mason jar for her hooch on Scandal and she'd be drinking.
That's so funny.
Oh, yeah, she would, but she's super southern. And that stuff is never delicious. Like, moonshine is not good.
Nah.
But it's always the thing in the mason jar, though. That's the only thing I can think.
Because you can, mason, once you put the seal, you screw it, the top on, it is like completely sealed.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of what other formats of wine would I want to see or have I seen besides the can, the Tetra Pak.
It's really, to me, it's three things. I've not seen anything outside of that.
Yeah.
Except for, the ones that they already have it in the wine glass, like the, what is it?
With the plastic top? Oh, I've had that before.
I forgot about that.
It's so bad.
There's a restaurant.
It's so horrible. Oh my God.
I had a rosé like that, and you pull the foil off.
Oh my God. It's so bad, y'all. Don't buy that. It begins with a V.
I'm glad you mentioned that. What's the name has one?
Wait, it begins with a V.
Is it Vendetta? No.
Wait, Vendetta.
Is it Vendetta? I don't know. I just think of Copa Divino.
Oh, true. Wait, is it that one though?
There are a couple.
It's a few.
Oh,
I had a rosé here. I had it with some Thai food at a Thai restaurant.
They got me because I was in a Total Wine aisle and the line was really long, and I was like, "Let me try one of these. Let me try one." Oh my God, it was so bad. It was really
Girl,
bad.
I had samples delivered one day when I was at work and still did not love it. I was like, and they were trying to convince me it was good for the airports because everybody's grab and go and, and they want to take their glass with them. I was like,
Wait,
once you pull that foil top off, that's...
Wait, this one can go in the airport. Can it not?
Yeah, these can totally go in the airport.
This ain't go in the airport. The regular can, is that too big?
Yes.
No, if it's post security, you're good to go.
I mean coming in.
You're talking put it in your Ziploc. I don't know if you can take that one.
You gotta have, what is it, 4 ounces?
Yeah, I think that's too big.
4-ounce liquid limit. It's gotta fit in if it doesn't fit in your quart size bag, you are out of luck. So, I mean, I might be able to slide it in there sideways. But I think
thought about airports.
I want to say it's 4 ounces on any individual thing. All of our cans. Sophia might make it, but I'm not sure about the rest.
Yeah.
I wouldn't chance it.
You're probably right.
That's when you just put it in smaller bottles and put it in your Ziploc.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, I don't even.
Because you can take a mini on the plane.
Oh,
so.
yeah. Well, actually.
Well, you're right.
Actually,
you can take it on. It's slightly illegal.
Just don't get caught with it. Because they didn't catch me. They just caught my homegirl who was sitting next to me, and we always pack shorties, especially if we're going on vacation.
That's right.
And not like traveling for work or anything, but so we always pack shorties because I like to put like a dark liquor in my tea during the flight. It's so relaxing. My God, I'm asleep before the plane takes off. Anyway, that's just a nice little note for you.
I don't even need the dark liquor. Sure.
But I forgot what airline we were flying with, but she was like, "Yeah, you can't bring that on." And she was like, "Really?" And she's like, "No, that's not allowed. You can't do that. You have to buy it on the plane." Yeah.
So what does she
Here's the
do?
thing, you
with
can
the
she
bring
didn't
it
do
on,
anything.
but you
She
can't pour it yourself.
You can't pour it yourself. Yeah.
So if you get caught pouring it yourself, that's the problem.
That's
You
the
You
can
can
problem.
bring
bring it.
it,
You can bring it, but you can't pour it. Well, no,
You
she
can't
caught her
pour it.
pouring it in her
and that's
cranberry
the
juice.
problem.
Therein
That's
lies the problem.
Yeah.
You can't self-serve.
Yeah, that's why. Yeah, no self-serve.
But the thing is, the first time I saw it, I was watching this white guy. He had orange juice. He drank half an orange juice down, and I swear he had like 3 vodka shorties, and he was
That's right.
pouring it. And the thing is, I didn't realize I was staring. And he was like, "You want something?" I was like, "No, I'm good." But you gave me an idea for the next time I fly. That's what's up. Thanks.
Yeah. Thanks, homie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
No, that's exactly. I mean, when I went on a cruise, I had those clear, sort of flat flasks that I poured bottles of wine in. I poured alcohol in.
Oh, so you
But
saved a
I'm flat.
boatload of money.
Well, yeah, we didn't get one of those beverage packages. If you pack it in the right
Everybody
place
says
in
that.
the middle,
Mm.
it won't detect it.
Okay.
And so
They'll be like, "Why do you have so much mouthwash?" Because we are.
I have bad breath. I mean, y'all didn't know?
Oh,
Shoot.
so they check bags on boats.
It
I've never
goes
been
through
on a
the
cruise
scanner.
before, so
It goes through a scanner. And so, just pack it right and keep going. I think you can take like 2 bottles of wine. So I had taken 2 full regular bottles of wine.
Mhm.
We had our alcohol in the plastic containers, laid in our clothes, wrapped in plastic in case of damage.
Yeah.
Our bags were there when we got to the room. We ain't bought a liquor drink anywhere on this boat for 10
Wow.
days. 10-day cruise.
Are you serious? Wow,
That's right.
That's amazing. You're a
Right.
master planner. That takes a master
No,
plan.
that was Google. I was like, how can I avoid paying like $200 for a booze package?
Oh, they got whole Reddit threads on that. So you're
Yes,
good.
ma'am. It was serious.
You're
That's
good.
something
I
they
think that
know.
has a Wikipedia
Oh.
page.
That
No,
is
and
good to know. Good to
Yes, there are ways around that. So just don't tell anybody I told you. Y'all either.
I had heard it from.
That was Sally Sue over there, or Becky. She didn't tell you.
I heard.
That's right.
Oh,
So,
my
okay.
goodness.
Any crazy questions for us tonight, Sarita? Oh,
No,
dear.
I do not have any crazy questions. We're gonna
Look
save
at
that.
you.
We're
What
gonna save
happened?
that for next week because
You falling
we're
off this
gonna.
December.
It's gonna be a collaboration
Uh-oh.
episode next week, so it's gonna be interesting. I don't think I'm leading this one, so our
Uh-oh.
special guest wants to lead. She wants to ask us all the questions.
Oh, okay. I know. I
Yeah,
remember.
I ain't got no
Yeah.
answer.
I don't know nothing. I don't know
So,
nothing.
so it'll be interesting. But I'll ask her questions too. I'll ask her crazy questions next week.
Okay.
But before we wrap up, Swirl Suite listeners, please check the description box for a short survey. We want to know more about you. We want to know where you drink, how you drink, all that type of stuff. So if you
Wine
could,
in the can.
it's a
Wine in
bit-
its own prepared special cup.
it's a very short survey. It's in the description box, and it's also in our profile on Instagram. So please fill that out when you get a chance. It's very short. 10 questions.
Please and thank you. Please and
Please
thank
and thank
you.
you. Any last thoughts, ladies? Anything special going on this week you need to tell the people about?
I want to go find some wine that's in a cup already.
Right?
I forgot about that. But I just pulled the foil off the top.
Wait, do y'all have wine
barbecue
sippy
sauce.
cups?
Huh?
Do y'all have wine sippy cups? You know what the wine sippy cup is. It's the the plastic wine glass with the sippy cup top. No?
Oh, no, not with the top.
I don't have
It's
one
like
either.
mommy juice. It's like the
Yeah.
whole line mommy juice.
Yeah, but it's like
Yeah,
a sippy
no.
cup.
They'll just drink it out of a cup or just like literally walk down the street with it in a cup or with it in a bottle. Girl, they will sell you a glass bottle by the river.
Oh, wow.
It's a dude that walks by, it's like, you want a Heineken, cold rosé? It's hilarious. He'll pull out of his backpack. He'll have like a couple bottles.
This is like the watch guy
It's like
and the
wine
whatever. Like,
hustlers.
forget
What?
watches. He's just got wine in every pocket in his
Wine
jacket.
hustle man. Are you serious?
And then the next guy come by with selfie sticks, and then somebody else will come by with Eiffel Tower keychains.
Wow.
You can buy whatever you need.
Wow.
Hold up, is that wine sealed though? Or is it like one of them naked bottles with no label or no nothing? Just
Oh
a
no,
cork in
it's a label on
That's
it. See,
Okay.
you gotta have a corkscrew.
Okay.
So,
Oh, okay. Sealed up.
yeah.
Legit.
So what he did is just he went to the store and bought some, and then that was that. Oh my God! So
What?
completely off topic, but I forgot to tell y'all this. I just remembered. How did I forget this? What I did over the weekend. I went to Costco.
Wait, Costco
Wow.
in Paris?
I went to Costco.
Costco. She didn't say
Oh,
where.
it's on.
It was here.
Really?
Here,
Wow.
yes. I mean, in the suburbs, of course, because you can't have nothing that big in the city. But how did I forget that? Because that was like the highlight of the day.
So
I'm
what
in there
did you
taking
buy?
pictures. Like,
I know you
great.
had to buy something.
So what was so random is all the amazingness that is in Costco. What did I leave with? 2 bottles of wine and some peanut butter.
Sounds like a good pairing.
Wait.
Because they had the Kirkland brand, and the Kirkland brand Prosecco is pretty good.
Yes.
I remember that from, when...
Stateside.
Wait, did that come in the
Yeah.
2-pack, or you just got?
Just the one.
Okay.
Yeah, just the one. Yeah.
Okay.
Just the one. And they had the big thing of Skippy. I saw it. I was like,
Oh
I
my
feel like the
God.
heavens opened up. And I saw like a light shine. I also knew I was far outside the city. When you turn to get into the Costco, why was some cows off to the side? I was like, I felt like they was all getting together to paint a Chick-fil-A sign. Like,
Oh.
that's what it looks like.
Okay, that was funny. That was actually
Like, that's how it looked. Because they was like climbing on top of each other for whatever reason. But I was like, where am I?
They wanted you
Oh
to
my
think
God.
outside the bun.
Mm.
Okay.
Yes. So, yeah, it was in Costco. And it looks just like regular
America.
Costco.
Oh wow.
Oh.
Like, and the products are American to the point that they just slap the French label on top
Oh,
of
you
everything.
wow.
serious?
So
'Cause
you
I
can
was
just pull the
surprised.
sticker off.
And I was like, okay.
No.
Mm.
And I used to think like, oh, Costco wouldn't work because nobody can buy things in bulk because you can't fit it nowhere.
Wait, so question, can you use your American Costco card in Paris?
Your membership card?
Oh, I don't know. I didn't have a membership. I
Mm.
would be on other people's memberships.
Why am
So
I not
how
surprised
does
at
it sound
that?
like
I'm not
Netflix?
surprised at all at that.
I
Random-
did get a hot dog at the and
Wait, they got American.
Girl,
I
they have
used to
the hot
wait. They
dog.
got the pizza and the hot dogs over there.
They got the pizza and the hot dog.
Get out of here!
Yeah.
The world is doing some strange things. Oh,
So I
boy.
got a hot
Wow.
dog and some fries, and then my friend
Peanut
got,
butter and Kirkland Prosecco.
right, because
Mm.
those go together. Yes, sorry,
Damn,
I
you
threw
ain't
the
got
whole
no.
thing off.
You ain't get no crackers or no. I'm trying to think. What else you get from Costco?
Hey, like some, you
But
know.
I'm like, what else would I need that much of? It's just me.
You eat cereal?
right.
And I was listen, it took everything in my soul not to get the Frosted Flakes. But what am I about to do with 2 boxes of Frosted Flakes?
Well,
Eat
you
those?
eat it every morning.
Hey.
Right, all that sugar? Oh my God, no. Why trying to kill me off? Y'all don't want me on the show no more, huh? That's...
So wait, so tell me about French Lidl. How's the wine in Lidl?
It's funny you asked because I bought some when I was in there last week. I got a rosé. It's actually a little too sweet for me, so I put ice in it, which that has been a thing all summer. I've been putting ice in my rosé, and it's delicious. Whatever. I don't care.
Wait,
It does away.
wait.
What just happened here? You
I
call
literally-
yourself
I don't know.
a wine purist, but
I
you
want
put
you to
ice
stop
in
and back
rosé.
up
In my rosé.
and tell
Yep.
me why ice is in your rosé.
From the wine.
I saw somebody else do it because they brought the bottle out and the glasses, and then they brought a glass of ice. And then the other people started putting the ice in, and I was like, what?
Girl,
I'm like, did they make
The
this?
day I was
Is
in
this
a
a thing
hotel
now?
lobby and a lady put ice in her white Zinfandel, I've been done ever since then.
Well, see,
So, like, it
if
is
you
a
order a
thing.
white Zin, then I'm expecting you to put damn ice in your wine.
And I'm like, now it's rosé. Oh no.
Mm.
I
Well,
guess
then
to make
it's
it super
diluted.
chilled. I don't know,
Mm.
but it worked.
Wait, so
and
you
now
left it
know
in
they're
there
even-
and didn't take it out?
I didn't take it out.
Okay, diluted. It made it less sweet too.
Got it.
Yeah, and so some wines and champagnes, they're actually making them in a style for you to put ice in it. Like they have a Moet ice. Yeah, they have a
Oh
Moet
yes, they
ice.
do. Yes, they do.
And it's and if you drink it straight up, it's sweeter. So you need to put the ice in there. And so when
Wow.
I've had it.
this particular rosé, I'm actually gonna do a review of it, a video review of it, but it's too sweet to me. So I put ice in it. When it's colder, it doesn't taste as sweet, and then also when the ice melts, it's fine.
Wow.
Now, if I see you put it in your white or your red wine, like then I'm gonna have to have.
Oh
a
no.
conversation.
You can't judge anymore. I'm
No,
gonna
still
try it.
judging. I don't care.
My
I'm still
next
judging.
time on this show with a Chardonnay, I'm gonna put ice cubes in. Actually, I'm gonna put a big block like I do bourbon. I'm gonna put it in there. I'm gonna see
That
what
won't
y'all
even fit in your glass. So now
I'm
you
gonna
pouring
find some
wine in
glasses
the
for that.
DOF. That's fine.
Now,
I'm
one
gonna
time
look
I
at
went to a, what do you call that? It's not a repast, but it's after someone passes away and you go to their house and they got food. What is that called? It's not like a shiva. We're not Jewish, but what is that
I
called?
think that
It was
is the
repast.
repast.
I thought it was repast.
No, repast is like after the
At
funeral.
the church.
Like
Oh.
after, it can be, I think it can be anywhere, but it's after the service and like after the
Right.
burial and everything. But
Right, where
this
you
is
eat
like,
and shake people's hands and
right,
cry
okay.
some more.
But what is the, like, black people don't have a word for, like, if someone passes that day and people bring over food
Oh,
and
that's what you
flowers and
going
stuff
over
like
to their
that.
house.
Right.
You went to their house to,
We need to create
pay
a
your
word for
respect.
that because Jewish people have Shiva. We don't have one for that. And I've been calling it
But
Black
they
Shiva
Shiva
for a long time,
while,
but
yeah,
I don't
no,
think that's
that-
right. But anyway, I was at a my whole point was I was at a Black Shiva and somebody gave me like jug wine, whatever that wine is in the handle.
with that
It's
little
like a
handle
jug.
at the top that's called
And then she
burgundy
threw-
or chablis.
She was like, "Oh, you want
Shut
some wine,
up.
girl?"
Is
And
it
she
called
pulled-
Andre?
So she gave me some wine, and it was
I don't know
in
that one.
one of the thick glasses. And she threw some ice cubes. She's like, "Oh, hold on, I forgot something." Like it was like a thing for her, and she sure did. She threw them ice cubes in there, and it was red. I was like, I couldn't do nothing about it. I was like,
Right.
"Oh,
So you just
okay."
wore the
Listen,
rest of the night.
I ate my
You know,
greens
just
and my
like,
fried chicken and my mashed potatoes, and I drank it.
Wow.
But it was pretty bad, but
I wish I had
I
a
didn't want to be
picture of that
rude.
one.
I didn't
Right,
wanna
no.
be rude.
You
So,
can't.
Not
I
at the
mean,
Black
you-
Shiva.
No, not at the
So,
show.
not at the Black Shiva. So
Right. Not at the BS.
That's a whole new thing. I mean, maybe we can just get wine ice like we have whiskey ice, so it's not real ice. It just keeps it cold, and you get wine ice. That's a whole new thing.
true.
Like
true.
Capri Suns and wine ice.
Yeah.
No.
You got to make them smaller so they can get in the glass. So
Yeah, you do. But again, you're like the same with the drinks and how you gotta watch how it melts and all of that.
Mhm.
Like
Yeah,
I
but, like-
only do it for certain things because I want it to melt. Like I want the flavor to be changed.
Mm.
So
Man.
Yeah, that's
Okay, I don't have a
interesting.
solution for that problem.
Yeah, that's interesting.
that's why I never put it in red wine because that is really going to dilute.
Oh
and-
man, that wouldn't even taste right.
Well,
I mean, because have
Right,
you ever
like-
accidentally frozen red wine before? I've done that.
Yeah.
It's,
okay.
and it's disgusting after.
Oh, and then I just let it go. It's like, oh well,
Yeah,
this is
it's
done.
gone. Yeah,
I haven't done it in
I've-
years, as you know.
I've actually left it in a car during the winter.
Oh,
That's what
wow.
happened. Yeah, it was awful. And the cork came out,
Yeah,
and it was all
Ooh.
frozen.
I've left it in the car in the summer, and the cork came out.
Yeah, I've done that too. Yeah.
And then of course I had to taste it just to see, like, oh well, let me just see what this is like.
Y'all got too much wine, and if you leaving it in the car in the winter and the summer,
No.
oh my goodness.
It was just
Well,
a
like
bottle
if you
here
have
and
it in a
there.
bag and it falls out, I've had
Yeah.
that happen. It slid out of a bag before, and so
Mhm.
I didn't realize it was in the car under the
Yeah.
seat, or I packed it under the seat to take it somewhere and
Mhm.
forgot
Yeah.
Now I can see that.
Yeah.
because I don't want to just swing it all around in the back seat or on the floor.
Right.
So put it
Yeah.
under the seat.
Put it right under the seat, and then be
Yeah.
there next year.
Right, and then I never remembered again, or until you hear something hiss, and then you're like, oh wait,
Oh.
that's it, fermenting
Mhm.
again, and
Yeah.
went out. Okay,
It's probably not good. Yeah.
and it's not good. So
Yeah.
all right, so I
Wow.
derailed the exit.
Yes.
I went
Anything
Costco
you
and
guys
Cap.
want to share? You got anything going on this
I don't
week?
think so.
No.
I'll do-
Okay. Neither do I.
I'm back out to Champagne on Thursday for
Yay.
a day for a
Guess I
half
don't
day.
have anything going on. Just going to
Oh
Champagne.
no, that I mean
Right,
that's
I
just
mean, that's her Baltimore.
I know, right?
That was hate. It was. Because you always
My
say,
God.
oh, it's like going to Baltimore. Like,
Going to
no bitch is
Champagne.
not going to like going to Baltimore. It's not.
It's really not. Like, I don't care. I'm like, it is not like Baltimore. Trust me, that's like my Charlottesville. It ain't like going to Charlottesville.
and then just enjoying probably like the last week of it being like completely quiet. So doing the outdoor movie thing,
that's cool.
doing the river bar, and Yeah. I
Girl.
think it's supposed to rain the rest of the week, which is dumb. So
Oh my
this
goodness.
summer has not agreed as far as the weather, because I was thinking like, why haven't I not been outside as much as I usually am?
Yeah.
Oh, because it rained all the time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
The sun did come out.
I just
We've
can't.
had a
you
weird
cannot-
summer. I don't know.
Yeah, the weather's been super weird. It hasn't been super hot. I mean, those days in June where it was like 98, which is stupid in June, whatever. But yeah, now it's August. It's like 72, 68,
Wow.
75. Yeah.
Stop.
Well,
Seattle had 56 days of no rain. I was like, what?
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Well, last
It's
week we
raining
had some fall temperatures last week, and now it's just insanely miserable today.
It's
It's
sticky.
rained, and it just feels like a sauna
It's sticky.
outside.
it's so
awful.
sticky.
Yeah, I don't miss that DC humidity.
Girl.
That's
It's on swole. It's like New Orleans humidity
It
right
is-
now.
Yeah, today. Yeah, it's
Oh.
bad. It's bad. Girl,
That's
and don't even talk
oppressive.
about edges, child. Whew, my God.
Okay.
Not in that
you don't have
humidity.
to
I have no edges.
Yes.
I have no edge problem.
That's wonderful. That is wonderful.
Yeah, girl, that ain't everybody gift. Go ahead with the mother.
Hey, stop. I had to go get my hair recut. I was like, it poured today. I was like, oh, let it rain. I'm good. Right on the store, shirt wet, pants wet, hair still stayed the same.
Right, actually got curly. You're like, this actually looks.
This actually works.
Right.
Except I can't flip it over no shoulders no more. But
Oh yeah, maybe not. Right, just
yeah, it'll be in a mohawk soon. I'll be good to go. All right, we derailed you.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
right. Sorry, really, like I'm trying to let y'all go.
No.
Like I have things to do. I need to eat dinner. I have a family. I need to prepare things for.
Oh no, but we're
up.
gonna take shots again in one of these shows.
Oh
These
my
two-
God, that was so
Tuesday
fun.
shows.
That was so fun.
Yeah,
and the
y'all are
thing is,
crazy.
I don't know if y'all
can't.
listen to the shows after we record, but I listen. I was cracking up.
It's a hot. It's the hotness. It's a hot mess, but it's funny.
Y'all made me take shots. I thought about anything.
Yes, and also, Tanisha's going to be in town in November, so we have to get together and just have a drunken old good time. So
We have to. We have to.
Everybody Ubers, no driving,
Where are you going to be, Tanisha? You'll have to tell us offline what
Yeah.
part of the city.
and we got to record something because
Yes.
Yeah.
Just to figure that out.
yeah. Girl,
Oh,
she
yes,
ain't gonna know
yes.
until the day before she get here, girl.
Right. I'm like,
No,
who couch?
right?
Y'all gonna see that post on Facebook. Who couch is clean. Thank you.
Girl,
Even 12 hours.
yeah.
All right. Well, I have a
That'd be fun.
venue if we want to have some funness.
Well,
Okay.
Figure it
All right. Okay.
out. Okay. All right. I just got to go to Champagne on Thursday.
listen, that sounds right. That sounds like an invitation, though.
I'm gonna sleep on your couch.
Well, on that note, good night, everybody. Thanks
All
for
right.
listening. Now, go
Thanks for
fill out
joining
the
us, Swirl Suite,
survey.
everybody. Good night. Cheers.
Cheers.